There you go, Austin.
Dude, this whole podcast just turns into the Dan Doggett show. Dude, in 30 like days of us doing this, I'm not even on the podcast anymore. It's just you doing Dan Doggett. Dude, it's better than Dan Dockett's show right now. Like, it does better than.
Not bad for a fat guy.
What up, Clubhouse? It's Benny Polizzi and Joey Molinaro on this week's TG. We talk about me and Joy at the NFL draft in Pittsburgh. We bring back Mel's best available fictional dogs. Do we talk about 2007 West Virginia? We would never. Do we talk about the impact Taco Bell has made on our lives? No way. Let's start the show. Oh, God, this guy. TG 183. TG 183.
183. It's a Jeff Samarja episode. What? Hot.
Not a football podcast. Not a football podcast. Two guys wearing football
Obviously.
jerseys. Joey's wearing an actual football jersey that's worn in game. Who we got on there? Wow. God, you need to throw some. That's so crazy. Did you steal that from him? Dude.
No, I didn't
Give me
steal
the
from him.
scoop.
I didn't steal
He
from
wore
him
that,
for the
though.
YouTube. Yeah, for the YouTube folks. For the non-YouTube folks, I should say. Which you should be, folks. TG, or these guys, LOL, on YouTube. Subscribe, watch us every week. Get the PTI rundown to get the football jerseys. Hot. No, so me and Joe Haden. Joe Haden is my boy. I love Joe Haden. I'll never forget when he got cut by the Browns and then got signed by the Steelers like in the same day. I think we might have been together. This is 2017.
Big pickup, dude.
Huge. This is 2017, and he got cut, and I was like, the Browns cut Joe Haden? And then there was rumblings immediately that was like, you know, I think even Schefter was just like, he's feeling very disheartened, very like a slap in the face from the Cleveland Browns, his hometown team, the team that drafted him, wanting to stick it to Cleveland by signing with Pittsburgh. And I was like, no way we're getting Joe Haden. Are you kidding me? Loved him since he was at Florida. Thought he was so cool. And then we signed Joe Haden, and he's with us for 5 years. And throughout that whole time, I loved him. I was so pumped that we got some time with Joe Haden. And then, like, as he's with the Steelers, my career starts taking me different places. And then he, you know, starts following me, start messaging and everything. I'll see a Joe Haden comment on my shit every now and then. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. So I think I've talked about on this show before about how we've ran into each other and been together at multiple things now. And like, he's just the man. And so literally a handful of months ago, he was posting, because he does that show with James Harrison with Debo and Joe. Great stuff. And he was posting about how he's always recording his jerseys and he's got so many or whatever. And I was like, I messaged him. I was just like, yo, man, I've been wanting a Haden for a while. Could never tell if I wanted 23 or 21. Because he only wore 21 for the first year that he was with us.
Dang, I didn't know that.
Because Mike Mitchell was 23, and so he wore 21. He came in 2017, he wore 21. And he just responded back, and he was just like, I got you. And I'm always just like, yeah, you know, it's kind of a ha-ha thing, right? So then when we're in Pittsburgh for the draft, I hit him up just because I was like wanting to see what he was doing. I figured he's probably going to be there, wanted to see if he wanted to hang. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I'm going to see you. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I'll be around. So then he you know, we're going back and forth and everything on Thursday and Friday. And then Friday, he's like, I got that jersey for you too, bro. And I was like, well, now we really got to hang because I'm not leaving here without that.
Bro.
So Joe's announcing the picks on Friday night for the second and third round for the Browns. And I'm just sitting there with my parents. I'm just like a excited kid on Christmas Eve. I'm like, you know, just waiting for him, you know, where do I need to be? When do I need to be there? And so finally he's just like, I'm at this place, you know, at this hotel, you know, come through. And I was like, all right, cool. And so I go over there and we start drinking, we start having fun, we start partying a little bit, having a good time, right? And then he goes and he changes and he comes back down and he's got the white crispy jersey in hand. And I was like, dude, this is, man, thank you. This is so cool, man. Thank you. He's just like, I told you I got you. I got you. I'm like, all right. And so he's like, go put that on. I'm like, am I put that on? He's like, put that on. I'm like, I'm putting it on right now. So I go to the bathroom at this Westin Hotel bar in downtown Pittsburgh.
Clothes?
And I put it on and I walk out and he's just like, my dog. And I'm like, yeah, I got down in corner. I got down in a corner stance. On my arms dangling corner stance. I was ready to pop. I was ready to give a little jam off the line of scrimmage. So that's how it came to be. My friend Joe Haden, he takes care of me. Would love to have him on this show. But yeah, man, it was unbelievable. And so I had to, for the first time that I've gotten it, before I frame it, because this is definitely going in a frame, I had to rock it on these guys because I knew Clubhouse would appreciate it.
I want a jersey. Joe Haden, give me some game pants. I want to be the guy wearing Joe Haden's game pants.
It's insane how tight this thing is, dude. Like, to think that this had to go over shoulder pads.
Did he actually wear that in a game?
And like
or
a
that's just one he didn't wear?
No, this is game worn.
Like, against what team? We got the specs.
He didn't say. But it's a road game in 2017 because this is the only year that he wore 21 and they were white on the road.
Can I get some Joe Haden cleats?
Dude. And always the coolest looking dude on the field. And you know what's crazy? I guess it's not that crazy when you think about it. The coolest looking guy in the hotel bar.
Every time. Fresh.
It translates. You don't look that cool on the field and then not look cool in real life.
Joe Haden has to get a haircut every 17 hours or something. I'm like, how's it doing that? Every time?
I should have asked him, and maybe I will, just out of curiosity. Maybe we'll wait for when he comes on the show. I just want to be like, bro, what is your like carry-on? What does your check bag situation look like for when you go away for a weekend? Because, like, for example, last summer when we were hanging out together at Cam Hayward's softball game, he had a whole fit that everything matched his fit for the game. Jordan shoes included. Then
Jordan
after the game,
athlete, right?
Yeah.
He's a Jordan
after the game,
athlete?
I was like, man, I'm gonna see you at the after party. He's like, I'm gonna go back to the hotel. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna get my shit, and I'm gonna go. I said, all right, cool. Shows up, whole new fit, different pair of Jordans that matched that fit that he had. I was like, jeez. Then this weekend in Pittsburgh, I show up to the hotel bar to meet him. He's in his full suit that he announced the picks in, with a different pair of Jordans on. Changes his pair of Jordans. All right. And then he goes up to change his clothes again before we go out. And he's got a whole new fit on with a different pair of Jordans that matches that fit that he's got.
Could never be me, man.
It's so insane.
What's a suitcase look like? How many shoes you bringing? He's got to have 3. I don't know.
But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker for this whole story here. So I'm sitting there with Joe on the hotel bar. Me, my dad, Joe Haden. Joe Haden's best friend, Jazz. We're standing there. There's this dude who walks in and they're shaking up with them. They're saying, hey. So I go, hey, what's up, man? I'm Joey. He goes, hey, good to meet you, man. I'm Tavon. I go, are you Tavon Austin? He started laughing. He goes, yeah. He like it out. I was like, oh my God. I go, oh my God. He was like, he was probably just like shaking his head like, holy shit. But I was like, dude, this is unbelievable, man. I cannot believe that I'm here with you right now. Tavon Austin? The guy that we all grew up on his highlight reel? I was like, this is insane. He was laughing. Then after that, when I'm talking to Tavon Austin, then he rolls in, Mark Ingram.
No way. Shut up. So, dude, you had to, in your head, you had to be like, I'm going to die because this is like what happens before you die. You know what I mean? Like, I would be thinking like that. Like, damn, I'm probably gonna get hit by like a truck or something when I walk out of here, because this is like definitely like my like make a wish moment, you know. I got 48 hours to live.
I mean, dude, it was just the most insane thing. I got this jersey on, right? I'm walking around with this jersey on, and Tavon Austin, he's like showing me. He's like, man, you think it's tight now? He's like, you think about it with its shoulder pads and the back plate. He's walking me through like how they would rip the jersey down his back to be able to put it on, and then somebody would help him take it off. It really was. It was like a fever dream. Yeah, you're right. Like, is this Iowa? No. Or is this heaven? No, it's the Weston Bar with Joe Haden, Mark Ingram, and Tavon Austin.
There's no way. What'd you talk to Tavon Austin about besides his highlight tape? Did you play it with him? Bro, so
not just his highlight reel, but I had to bring up to him that I was at the Colts Rams game in 2013 where he scored like 4 touchdowns. One of them being I said, dude, I was at that game. And he said, yeah, that 98 yarder. That's exactly what it was. He picked up, the ball bounced from McAfee, bomb, right? He picks it up at the 2-yard line, spins around, takes it 98 yards to the house.
4,000 yards that game. All right. I wouldn't know what to do. I probably wouldn't say a word. I'd go nonverbal if I was hanging out with them. I'd just be like, wow.
I know. I wish you would have been there, man. It was so insane. And Joe's like, we going out tonight? And I'm like, I can come? He goes, we going out tonight? And I go, oh man. I started getting Collinsworth. I was like, here we go. Oh,
where'd you go? I wonder what I was doing. I was probably like buying gum from the hotel, like little like food pantry.
Dude. So it was insane. All right. So he tells us where to go, and my dad is with me. Right. And
nice.
So we go to this club / event center. It's called Enclave. And we get there and I meet Joe at the door, and the guy's like, the bouncer guy's like, it's $150 a person. And I was like, oh man, like it's no big deal. And Joe's just like, I got you. And I was like, because he had
you gotta go.
He had Jazz and Ingram with him, and so I'm standing there by him, and I was like, I shouldn't even be here. I got my dad with me. He definitely shouldn't be here. But Joe was very accommodating. He's like, I got you. I was like, bro, come on, let me help you out here. Not that he needs any help, but I was like, I'm not expecting you to, pay for me and my dad to come with you to this place that you just like said that we could come to. Yeah. So I should have had better spidey senses, right? I should have had better spidey senses, but we get in there, he pays, whatever, all good. Thanks, bro. We get in there, walk into the little performing area, Sexy Red's performing. I'm like, what the fuck is going?
It is sexy. Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell is going on? Me and my dad left 8 minutes later, but yeah.
Were you guys the only 2 white guys there?
No. But it was just late, and I was just like, man,
the palest white guys there.
I feel all fucked up that Joe just paid.
What were you wearing?
Like,
what were you wearing?
Bro, I'm so glad I didn't wear this jersey, because I was about to wear this jersey into there.
That'd been hard.
I don't know if it would have been. Yeah, I was like, nah. Yeah. So
that was jeans, no undershirt. What's up? Spilling drinks all over it. White away jersey. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just vodka cran. Just
my bad. Too fucked up.
So, anyways, crazy clubhouse story for you guys there. That is how I got the jersey. I told my parents, I was joking with them. I was like, Joe Haden's one of those guys that the way he treats you, you're like, hey, that's my best friend, but you're not his best friend, but he's your best friend. Like that's how Joe is. So
good feeling.
my close personal friend Joe Haden. That's how it came to be. That was our night out. And yeah, in fitting fashion in Pittsburgh, me and Ben only saw each other by accident, regardless of us staying in the same hotel.
It was a good time though. Bro, we went to the restaurant every single night after that.
Pretty solid spot.
4 nights in a row.
It's
It's just like such a different thing. Same exact order every single time.
I figured.
2 sparkling waters. Out of the gun. 4 orders of wings. 2 Caesar salads, double chicken. Boom.
They get you back on the double chicken after the first night?
Oh yeah. They kept forgetting though. I was like, what are you guys doing around here? Not eating?
Trying to skimp on the chicken.
It's so funny when guys go on a trip compared to when girls go on a trip. You know, we just go to the same place 5 times in a row and get the same thing.
Find a spot you like. No reason to go anywhere else.
That's it.
It's cool.
That's our spot. Same table, same waitress. Boom.
Yeah.
It was kind of in heaven there though.
It was a nice, it was kind of low key upstairs. You could be tucked away a little bit. Solid food, plenty of
Always
TVs.
had a table open.
Yeah, because if you were on the North Shore, if you're going on the North Shore there where all the draft stuff was, forget it. Hour. Every time you walk in the place, they just look at you. Probably 50 minutes at the earliest. You're like, okay.
God, I could never. I was starving.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, come right this way.
Was that your first time?
Steelers were picking?
Yeah.
Bro,
you said that some dude freaked out about Aller?
Yes. Everybody in the bar was quiet. He was just like the guy who's too into the game at the party. It was that kind of vibe. Let's go!
He was that excited? Okay. Bro, so it wasn't a bad freak out.
Banging on walls.
Yeah.
Yes! Dude, it was so fun. I was high. I got so hype. I was like, he's going to be the best quarterback of all time. He DM'd me after. He's like, yo, were you at that bar? I was like, bro, I saw you going nuts. That was the best thing I've ever seen in my life. He was like, I saw you head nod me after that. I was like, yeah, it was
me. Love that. Love getting excited about picks. It's also
especially
fun
in
getting really pissed
round.
off about picks, you know? God dang. Was that your first time to Pittsburgh?
Uh-huh.
What'd you think?
Pretty good, man. Like the bridges.
Solid. Yeah.
Underestimated the bridges. I didn't know there was like 12 of them that were all yellow. When I got there, I was like, yeah. Okay, the water's nice. Yeah, river walk. Okay.
Was it one of those where, when you see something on TV so many times and then you see it in person and it's kind of a wild realization / juxtaposition? Because you see that view of the 3 rivers and the bridges on Sunday Night Football and Monday Night Football and Thursday Night Football. You've seen it so often. Mm-hmm. And then when you see it in person, was it kind of, oh, wow, I feel like I should be listening to Chris Collinsworth in my head.
Look completely different in person. I was like, oh. Yeah, it didn't look anything like it did from the overhead while Al Michaels was talking.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Just so pure. Steelers, Ravens, Al Michaels talking. Overhead shot of Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Downtown Pittsburgh. The famous incline.
Homework due tomorrow.
Steelers take over at the 25.
Gonna miss the 4th quarter because I gotta go to bed. School tomorrow.
That or this 4th quarter is either going to make or break my entire week.
Dude, how sad is it on Sunday? God, Sunday night. After Sunday Night Football, you've just never been sadder. Even if you're the team you want to win wins, you're still like, it's over though, you know?
It is tough because you have a 5-minute yeah, oh, let's go. Come on.
It's right back to where, yep.
Bro, you look at your phone, 11:48. You're like,
Oh my God, it's late. Should I have this little piece of cookie cake though?
You're like, dude, I got morning workouts in 4.5 hours. What's the
Oh,
point of even going to sleep?
That's such a crazy feeling. When you're only going to get like 3.5 hours of sleep, you're like, what am I even doing? You wake up at like every 20 minutes because you're scared you're going to miss your alarm.
Holy shit.
Me this
Mel's
morning.
worst available sleeps. Mel's best available worst sleeps after your team wins on Sunday Night Football.
When you have a flight at 6 a.m. and you have to get to the airport at 3 a.m.
Holy shit.
Dude, we got up this morning to come back here.
Mm-hmm.
2:30 a.m. Uber got there at 3 a.m. People still out from the night before. I was like,
oh, yeah.
They're like, you guys are leaving now? We're like, yeah. Ubers are getting called. Everybody. Oh my, there's so many people on the sidewalk. I didn't expect it at all. I was like, Jesus Christ.
You just literally can't sleep. When you have a flight that early, that you can't.
I used to do
because
that.
of the fear and anxiety of oversleeping.
Done it. I used to not go to sleep. I used to go to sleep for like 1 hour before flights because I was like, how are people doing this? Like what you pack like 2 days before the trip? It doesn't make any sense. I'm never going to be that guy.
Oh, I'll always pack 48 minutes before I have to leave to go to the airport.
Because I'm like, how do you know what you actually need that far in advance? And like, I wear the same thing every day. So like, I need all these clothes. I'm doing laundry like 2 hours before I have to leave.
But I reverse psychology it, and I'm like, the only way it's going to go quick is if I just know that I have to lock in for like 10 minutes and think about and look at nothing else but packing.
Bro, the way I look around my whole entire apartment before I leave, just to make sure I have everything.
Yeah. Hey, how many times you checked the hotel before you left today?
I kind of left a little too quick. Might have left something there, dude. Between the bed and the wall, I'm like, what was down there?
Yeah.
What was down there, yo?
There's a pair of boxers that are never getting back.
There's like an SD card or a battery or something.
See ya.
A cord, a charger. Oh! The amount of times I've left a like badass charger somewhere and I'm like, God.
2 SD cards just under the bed. Never to return.
No, and once you like lose something at a hotel, you're not getting that back, man.
Nope.
What happens to it? It's a black hotel.
goes in the cleaning lady fund basket.
Bro. Every time I lose anything at a hotel, the cleaning lady. It's like in my shoe. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, it's my fault. Dude, I'm so quick to blame the cleaning lady. I'm like, oh my God, it's a cleaning lady. Oh, never mind. I'm holding it in my pocket.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Well, yeah. What are you going to do? Okay. Gonna blame the cleaning lady. Okay. He doesn't know how to pack. Packs 10 minutes before he leaves. Okay.
I think they got all the answers. They don't know.
God, heard that so many times in my head this weekend with the draft. You got Mel Kiper out here talking. He don't know. What's he been in the locker room? He don't know.
Rich Eisen on my flight didn't say a word to him. Didn't say a word
why
to him.
not?
He was locked in.
Yeah.
Go get him, Rich.
Earbuds in.
Yeah. I was like, I didn't know people like you take normal flights.
It is a weird
I was like, you're in this
realization.
Like little, I'm in here doing yoga poses and shit, and you're like 2 seats down from me. Okay.
Right. Rich Eisen going through he's definitely pre-check, but still. This is where, hey, we're all coming full circle here. This is where NFL Airlines. Rich Eisen, you got your own, babe.
Sitting by Field Yates.
Were you really?
No, I wasn't, but Rich Eisen was.
Oh,
I walked by him and Field Yates looked at me and I was like, oh shit. Because I wasn't going to say anything to him. Now I feel kind of rude.
Yeah.
Like I should be like, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
But I didn't.
He
and I was
would've
like,
known.
God damn it. And then we got off the plane. I saw him. I was like, Field Yates, I love you. And he turned around and he's like, what's up, dude? I was like, yes.
Nice.
Yes, dude. I listened to your radio show from 2 to 3:30 on ESPN.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Field. I think Field is he's actually sent me a message with like one of your Johnson faces about something.
What an honor.
I'll have to go back through a handful of years ago. But yeah, Field knows. Field's Clubhouse. Field's definitely Clubhouse. We have to ask him about that name, but don't hate it.
So lacrosse.
Yeah.
Field Yates, born to be a lacrosse player.
Hey, just go to John Hopkins already and shut up.
Hey, just have one of these on top 10 plays. Every lacrosse highlight I've ever seen in my life, behind the head goal. I'm like, oh, couldn't have guessed. No shit. Every single time. Well, I wonder what it's going to be. Behind the head goal. All right.
Field Yates here. Behind the head goal there.
Johns Hopkins up 3-2 against Duke.
Oh, shit. Dude, I just remember one time we were in 609 and we were in Club 609 and it was like 2 a.m., 4th, 5th rerun of Sports Center's on. For some reason, Schiller was still out there with us.
Really?
And he was just like, dude, it was like probably right around this time of year. And like 2 out of the top 3 were baseball ones. And he was legitimately mad. He literally looked at me just like, I hate when I do that baseball shit. I think he kind of went on the same rant you did about lacrosse. I think he was kind of like, probably had two pouches of fucking wintergreen. And, and he looked at me and he was just like, oh, what's it going to be? A diving catch? Oh, shit. Yeah. And I was like, hey, I mean, I love baseball and I grew up playing baseball, but I don't want you to be mad at me. So yeah, dude, like probably should be more dunks or something.
Web gems. Can't beat them. Dude, I'll watch Web gems all day in the summer. Intentional Talk, our baseball podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, please. Dude, not
a baseball podcast, but didn't that dude rob 3 home runs in one game the other day? I was like, yeah.
Oh, that dude for the Angels. Yeah.
He like went in the crowd and caught one. I was like, dude, this is the best baseball performance I've ever seen in my life besides Mark McGwire. Love you.
Oh, yeah. See, they want to shit on baseball, then they talk about the web gyms. Okay. Well, that's fine. Shit on baseball, and they don't know. He never even played baseball in no Little League. Okay, my ass. Sit back.
No Little League.
There you go, Austin.
Dude, this whole podcast just turns into the Dan Doggett show. Dude, in 30 days of us doing this, I'm not even on the podcast anymore. It's just you doing Dan Doggett. Dude, it's better than Dan Dockett's show right now. Like, it does better than You like ready to record, bro? Yeah, and I just turn this on and leave. I don't know.
Oh shit. Yeah. Dude, I was thinking about the Discord, which, by the way, I know we're 30 minutes into this. We're 30 minutes into it, but never too late to remind you.
Guess I better get to my material.
Oh, jeez. About the Discord. Join the Cord. I saw in there people were talking about when I went on the radio in Pittsburgh. A few of the clubhouse members in there were like, because sports radio is my life. It's like, man, what a character that guy is. Talk about somebody that I could just riff on every episode that we don't enough.
TG, our clubhouse Discord is just so popping. It's actually unbelievable. Didn't ever know I'd need clubhouse Discord in my life the way I do. Station know about Joe Mays? That's just what's in here.
Mm-hmm.
ATV Off-Road Fury 3. Station know about this? Then somebody's just like, I played that game a lot with my cousin. That's all I want to see. Everything I see, there's a lot of memes like of us doing Johnson stuff.
Yeah.
It's so funny every time.
Hey, people just showing up to like AA baseball games and sending a picture of like 15 people in the crowd, overcast. Yep. Catch me there. I think there's like 220 of you in there, so we need to pump those numbers up. We'll fire them up. You, me, and the cord.
Every other their Discord post is about the Carolina Panthers because it's not a Panthers Discord.
Hey, for real though, on Friday night I was like, not bad. I'm kind of liking what they're doing. Adding some weapons for Bryce Young.
Man, tall receivers. Who's ever been mad at that? Short receivers? Sell the team. Tall receivers? Yeah. Okay, we're in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Goal line fades, man.
Yeah. You're right. You want to do Mel's best fictional
Mel's best
dogs?
available. Mel's best available fictional dogs.
Okay. Why don't you start us off there, Johnny?
Number 1, Mel's best available. No question, taking him off the board. A privilege for me to pick this dog. Mel's best available, number 1 pick, Snoopy. I mean, just really a household dog.
Yep.
Can't hate him. You've loved him since you were a kid. Just shutting down every holiday with a good song. He's always in a great mood. Snoopy's never been in a bad mood. White and black. Cutest damn dog you've ever seen. Loyal. Always there when you need him. Snoopy, taking him.
He's always getting into a little bit of mischief too.
But you can't blame him. You're just like Snoopy wouldn't.
Yeah, but it's not like bad. It's just like he's adding a little bit of fun. He's adding a little bit of spice. You know?
God, I love Snoopy.
Him and that Tweety bird, right? With his old doghouse. You know, they're like flying it around in the Halloween episode.
He's a pilot.
Little birdie. They're getting shit ready to go on Thanksgiving, on Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
God, yeah. Charlie Brown, like a big staple in my life for some reason. It's like
totally,
all we watched when we were kids. Okay, I didn't know if like every family was doing that.
I mean, I don't know about everyone, but shit. The Wednesday night before Thanksgiving, you're not throwing on Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, man? Come on.
The Charlie Brown Christmas songs? Snyder.
Yeah. So we've got Austin with the dockage. We've got Snyder with the, yep. Oh, that's like, hey, people want to, if we had a legit conversation, about your top 5 favorite albums, the Charlie Brown Christmas would be on there. My top 5 ever. You have Kendrick Lamar, Beatles, Frank Sinatra, whatever. That album's on there.
It's so good, man.
And hey, you know what? I know a reason why you like Snoopy so much too. Not saying a whole lot.
Right. A lot of action, not a lot of talking, baby. Yep, just put it on, let it roll. You don't have to be in the room the whole time. In and out.
But even like he doesn't have any dialogue. He's messing around and he's hanging. He literally doesn't talk. He's hanging with everybody, right? But he never caused any problems that way.
No. Snoopy really good like merchandise too. You never see a bad like Snoopy ornaments. God,
Snoopy coffee mugs.
Who's not drinking out of that? Guy's the face of the franchise, man. I don't even know what channel Snoopy stuff even on. Like around the holidays?
Around the holidays they'll throw them on, you know.
Fox.
I think NBC has like that annual viewing of it. Now we're gonna have to dual screen it with the Blackout Wednesday football game, which is fine. worst dual screens to have.
Mel's best available dual screens.
Dual screen. Side note, it was a little wild being like at the draft Thursday, Friday, everywhere you look on the TVs and all you can see is just Mel's best available. Like that was that hit for me.
Me too,
I was like,
yeah. Same colors. I was like,
oh
shit.
yeah, for sure. All right, Snoopy. I like that. And kind of like he kind of kickstarted Snoop Dogg.
Did he? Oh, never thought of that. I never even put that together.
I mean, Clubhouse, you have to check us on the research there, but
Snoop Dogg got his name from Snoopy?
I
never even thought of that.
But I'm like, that's too coincidental.
Way too
right?
close. Way too close. They're both dogs. I mean, come on.
Right. Yeah. You can check us on that, but I'm going to roll with it. And I think that adds to the feather when I think about Snoopy, but roll pick. All right, Snoopy. All right, mine. Mel's best available fictional dogs. So glad it's here. It felt like this was a 1A, 1B situation. I'm glad you went 1A so I could get this one. Mel's best available fictional dogs. Scooby Doo.
Running the show.
He's the lead and has his whole ensemble with him as a dog. Him and Shaggy are hilarious. Who doesn't want to hang with Sue? That's literally man's best friend right there. He can talk to you, and all he wants to do is eat.
Bro's got it made. And like, he's stupid, but is he?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I'm like, he's a big dumb dog, but he's solving all the mysteries. He's like low key doing it all. Like very nonchalant, like the most lovable guy. Big time detective.
Exactly, man. Like total package with this.
Scrappy's running around. Scooby's low key keeping him in check. He's like, Scrappy, shut the hell up. We got a mystery to solve. And meanwhile, eating sandwiches this big. God, how good those sandwiches look. Cheese and pickles on them.
The meals that Scooby and Shaggy would throw down, man. Holy shit. It's like the first time as a kid that you got the munchies and you weren't even high. You're just like, oh my God.
I
don't know what that is, but I want that.
Scooby
and they'd eat it so quick, dude. Hey, dude, them take down like turkey legs and mashed potatoes.
Dude, it's so funny.
Dude.
Pretty good. Slept on impression right there.
Funny dog too. Like you could talk, he can understand you, you can talk to him. Sounds funny. You don't want your dog to be like, yes, Shaggy, we should get more food, shall we? Like you want him to sound like a fucking dog.
God, he's good. Comforting, man. And I love how like Fred and Velma, they'd all be like really trying to do it and solve it. And Scooby and Shaggy would just be like, I don't know, man. We're just hungry.
Just fell into it. Literally. Just imagining the soon to be burpy girls out there. So they just pick their favorite fake dog. Why are they talking about Scooby Doo right now?
It's literally the only thing I want to talk about ever. Fake dogs. Fake dogs.
All right. Scooby Doo off the board.
Poof. That was my yep. I got a lot of dogs in here that like they just mean something to me, you know. They might not.
Man. Everybody's got different positional value. Everybody's board looks different.
Okay. All right. Ah, man. Okay, I gotta take them. I gotta take them. Okay, this is an icon for me.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that molded and shaped my life the first time I saw him. Never forgot him. Probably think about it twice a week. Mel's best available fictional dogs. Powerline from the Goofy movie.
Ooh.
Generational talent.
Dude, that's Carnell Tate at 4. That's very like flashy.
Oh my God. But I mean,
is
he a dog? Is that Ronaldo in dog form? The Suit, the song, bro, that song was a banger. Still kind of is.
Yeah.
And now you want to know me who that I
Oh, no, it totally is. Absolutely. So stand up above the crowd, even if I gotta have it. Oh, yeah. Dude, my nephew's
hair
2.
with the
Oh, yeah.
lines. Powerline.
My nephew's 2.5. That movie came out in probably, 91, 92? Maybe even earlier than that.
Mm-hmm.
My nephew in 2026, that's all he ever wants to watch and listen to. Powerline has staying power.
Mm-hmm. If I could take
man.
walking, dude, best movie moment right there when Max from the Goofy movie like impersonates him and like breaks onto the school stage. I'm like,
yeah,
man,
dude, when
chills.
Max does
First time I
that?
got chills.
Wow.
He's just trying to impress a girl. Hey, whoa.
Hey. And that's the story of my life.
That's all. Yeah,
Isn't
I'm taking
it for everybody?
Jesus. Only reason we're doing anything to impress a girl that doesn't know we exist. Wait, what?
Oh yeah, shit. Good reminder. Indiana Land 500. That's coming up. Less than a month, babe. May 23rd.
May 23rd. Go doesn't
Hey.
know the months.
May 23rd, Indianapolis, Indiana. Tin roof, 2 to 6, no cover. Not like a Joe Haden party, baby. Love you, Joe. Come on through for free, baby. No money, no 150 ahead. Everybody's there. There's going to be some special perks that are coming. We're going to announce a little bit later. Be on the lookout for that. Tin roof, Indiana Land 500. We are back. Send it to Marcus Bailey. He said, oh shit, they're back. Yes, Marcus Bailey, the guy who picked off, what's his name? Oh, God, this is the guy. Shit. Guy who picked off Dwayne Haskins. Rest in peace, Dwayne Haskins. The guy who picked off Dwayne Haskins and took it to the house for Purdue upset Ohio State in 2018. Yeah, and he said, oh, shit, they're back. So, if he's saying it, then other people saying it, other people feeling it.
Indiana
Land.
Best weekend ever in the history of weekends. If you can't drive there, fly there, babe. See you on the 23rd.
Cool. All right. Powerline. You way to fit that in because we were talking about cool shit and, you impressing girls. And it made me think of the party. So go ahead.
But yeah, I'm taking Powerline second or third of Mel's best available fictional dogs. I mean, you can't. It's a sexy pick and it's a staple in my life. I got to go with it.
Impressive. Okay, Mel's best available fictional dogs. My second pick, 4th overall. Don't think you're going to have a reference to this. Maybe you'll surprise me. But Mel's best available fictional dogs. Doug from Up.
Don't know. Tell me about him.
He is the comedic relief. He's the comic relief in the movie Up. Up, the 2009 Disney Pixar classic. The one with the balloons, the house with the balloons. Have you seen the movie? Or do you know about it?
I know about it though. I've seen the cover.
Yeah. So basically this old guy and this young buddy who by accident goes up in this house that he is going up in to try to get away from all this new commercial building and corporate building that's going on. And he's going on an adventure because his wife passed. And so he's doing that. And so they go and they land in this place. I forget what it's called. But there's this dude who found a way to make collars to where dogs could talk. And Doug kind of becomes their dog that they take under their wing with them. And he's just the comic relief because like he's kind of the dog that all the dogs don't want around because he's kind of dumb and kind of silly and kind of annoying. But he's just funny. And he like doesn't really know how to speak. I mean, he knows how to speak English, but it's kind of broken like dog English. And so you're seeing he's a golden retriever. So you're supposed to be like seeing the world through a golden retriever's eyes. He'll be talking and like something will go by and he'll be like, dude. And then he'll go right back to the conversation, like shit like that. So it's good, like comedic relief. And he's just a big old golden retriever. Love to have him around. Again, Dogs you can talk. Who doesn't want a dog that you can have to talk? You'd be able to have a conversation with, right? Man's best friend. I think it's Doug.
Good pick, dude. Damn.
Thanks.
A
And
lot of
that movie
dogs,
is
a
just
lot
so
of dogs out there.
That movie's so fucking sad. There's so many parts that you're like, God. And so when Doug comes on, does some stupid shit, you're like, ah.
Thank God. Yeah, thank God Doug's here. All right, last pick for me. Mel's best available, fictional dogs. Lot on the board here that I want to pick. A lot of honorable mentions, but I gotta pick this guy. He raised me. He raised us. Blue from Blue's Clues.
Wow.
I mean, it's just I can't not pick Blue. I mean, he's around every corner, you know? Smart dog. Just a great bark too. You know, wasn't too loud.
Perfect bark. Yeah.
And like his like when he would like walk around and be like,
yeah.
I can't
just
even
good sounds in there. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
He was holding it down my whole childhood. Can't not pick Blue.
Kind of taught us some shit a little bit, you know?
Likable. Yeah. That whole show was so like visually appealing. Like the way, dude, the way Steve would draw in that little notepad was actually, I was like, he's so good with the crayon.
Bro, got that notepad and that big ass crown for Frank.
I would die for that if I was a kid.
He went through a little Blues Clues phase probably about like a year and a half ago or something. I think maybe for Christmas a couple of years ago, we got it for him. It was it was nice.
I didn't know Blue was still out here doing this.
I even was like, holy shit, I want to check that out. Because like you said, you're just looking
mistakes.
at Steve.
Steve nasty with that crayon on the notepad. I was like, God, he nails it every time.
Every time.
Pure.
Oh yeah, they're still going, man. It's a new guy. His name's Josh.
Is he cool?
Yeah, he's cool. I like him.
Yeah.
He's like, there's just so many different things that you don't want your kids to watch or like get into and whatnot. But like when you find a show, it's like, all right, Josh is cool. He's like talking to him normal. Doesn't seem like a weirdo. You know, they're kind of learning some shit. It's fun. You find those good balance as a parent, you know? But wow, talk about great value. Number 5, go with Blues Clues. Great value overall. Number 5 should be a top overall pick. Number 5, great value by Polizzi. Really, really good. My last one here that I'll throw out to finish it off. So we each have 3. I mean, I feel like I'm getting great value here too. People are going to be like, wow, how'd you not say this? Airbud.
Yeah. Almost should have gone 1.
I was kind of confused, like not confused, but I was like, does it have to be like an animated, like faked, or is it just a character based on, because like Airbud, that was a real ass dog.
Yeah, true.
But at the same time, like it's not, it's in a movie, it's fictional, it's a character.
Balling out.
Man, Airbud, some of those movies, whew, what's going on? Hey, you see dog, all of a sudden you kind of toss a ball at his nose, you're like, maybe? Just seeing.
Is my dog Airbud?
Just checking. You know?
Does my dog have better hand-eye coordination than I do?
Yeah. We could be on something here. Mom and Dad, don't worry about the bills. We got the dog.
We got Airbud, yo. Dude, and he was playing every damn sport you could think of.
Yeah, it got a little bit to be a stretch for me once we got beyond, like, you know, the basketball.
Basketball, football were the top 2. I remember he was playing a little soccer. I was like,
yeah.
Okay, what's up? We started
getting Airbud doing that shit, I was like, Airbud, hey, look, I love you. I don't think your bicycle kicking, man.
Wouldn't put it past him. What's next, Airbud? You playing pickleball these days? What's good?
Put him in the pool because he's got a doggy paddle. Come on.
Pause.
Stupid.
Hey, honorable mention though. Honorable mention.
Throw 'em
a
out.
lot out here.
Throw 'em
Hey,
out.
Batman's dog in the cartoon. What a ride or die. What a ride.
Which cartoon are we talking about?
Maybe
Batman's
it was
dog?
maybe it was Batman Beyond. But
Talking about Robin?
when Bruce Wayne was getting a little older and he couldn't really do it like that.
Oh.
You know, the Joker would kind of be beating up on him. His dog, I think his name was Ace. Boy. He'd always be there, bro. Ride or die dog.
Beyond or Teen Titan?
And he might have had a couple appearances, but he was definitely in Batman Beyond because he was saving the day a couple times, dude. I'd be like, what would they do without Batman's dog? Jesus Christ.
Interesting.
The MTV2 dog. That little dog in the corner of the screen. I want like a hoodie with the MTV2 dog on there.
Hey.
Sick dog.
You know who had that? Weed Kid.
I stole it from Weed Kid's house one time.
Weed Kid totally, man. He had the MTV2 with camo cargo shorts, Osiris shoes. Brother was not missing Wild Boys.
Famous hat.
Yeah.
What the F? Famous Stars and Stripes hat.
Had Wild Boys followed by Jackass repeats. Was not missing them.
Mm-hmm. DC shorts. When Snoop Dogg turns into the dog.
Really
Pretty
solid.
dope.
Yeah.
I really
Didn't
never
know.
forget that.
Few album covers, few music videos.
Yep. Bow
Yeah.
wow wow EBO EBA. The JMU dog with the crown on the helmet. James Madison University dog.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Sick dog.
That's solid. God, wow. Yeah. I mean, I didn't know we could get into mascots. You know, we're missing out on
The Georgia Bulldog.
Yeah, Uga making that list. I mean,
We can do whatever fictional dog you want, but the just dogs with crowns on. I'm like, it's a good looking dog.
hey, I got one. The Target dog?
Yeah, I don't know if I like that dog. Is it a Dalmatian or is it one of those one dogs with like the weird nose?
It's not like a pug.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm like, it's got the Target logo. It's like a tattoo on it. Like,
yeah. I do like Target so much that I don't care what the dog is. I
Right.
just like it.
Exactly.
It's always on the bench in Target when you're checking out.
Mhm. Yep.
Should I take a picture about that dog?
Taking a picture of the kids in front of that thing, a couple dozen times. The Taco Bell Chihuahua.
Oh, gone but not forgotten.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
What Taco Bell always does it right, don't they? They just everything they do.
Dude, the fucking dong with the light on. When they had like the late hours or whatever that they went to, and they flipped the
meal,
lights.
bro. They're so smart, man. Fourth meal, everything Taco Bell does. I'm like, who thought of that, man? God, they crush it.
But when they would just flip the light and it would go from like a yellow Taco Bell logo to like a white one. Oh, shit.
One of a kind Taco Bell. Who's running that? They don't even seem like they belong in the same family as KFC and Pizza Hut, do they? I mean,
hell no.
they're just miles above them. Taco Bell's on a different level when it comes to fast food. It's not even fast food, it seems like. Taco Bell and Chick-fil-A, dude. And I'm like, NFC AFC? What's up? Dude, is Taco Bell NFC or AFC?
Taco Bell's NFC.
It does kind of feel like that. They've been doing it forever. They've been holding it down.
That's just gut. That's just gut for me.
I thought
Talk about
just
NFC.
first thought for me too was NFC.
Hey, I think it's kind of because they always serve Pepsi products, and Pepsi to me is NFC.
It has a little dark side to it. Their like main color to me is purple. It's NFC. Open late. Yeah. You really gotta want it, baby. Dark nighttime. You don't get Taco Bell during the day. That's AFC shit.
You get Taco Bell on January 23rd after you leave Weed Kid's house that you're terrified of, and it's freezing outside, and the car is shaking, rumbling from your buddies. What are those called?
Subs.
Shaking from the subs. You can just see so much smoke coming out of the exhaust pipe in the car in front of you on the drive-thru because it's so cold. It's 9:15, absolutely pitch black outside, and you're like, yeah, I'll take 3 soft tacos and a cheesy gordita. And they're like, yeah, that'll be $7.82. And you're like,
okay. Hey, can I have 19 packs of mild sauce and only use one of them? Like, why would everybody did so much mild sauce in everybody's kitchen drawer for no reason? Never going to use it. Never going to use it.
Mm-hmm.
One more dog.
Yep.
One more dog.
Right.
Cat dog. But more for the cheese nips than the show. Cat dog show kind of gave me like a headache a little bit.
Yeah.
It was kind of like too chaotic. I was like, oh my God, can they just figure it out? But the cat dog cheese nips, those are hitting different.
I agree.
Like stuff in shapes, you know how it is with like Reese's cups, Reese's pumpkins, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Cheese nips, pretty good. Cat dog cheese nips? Whew.
The last one that I was going to throw out there that initially came to my mind when you brought this one up, because this was Ben's week for the Mel's Best Available. Initially, I went to Brian Griffin from Family Guy.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, man, he's got staying power. He's been around for so long.
Pretty dope dog.
Has some parts to him that are redeemable, you know, which you're like, oh, yeah, like I feel like I could go and have a drink with him and he'd be funny and he's kind of dry. But man, the more and more that you get to be around Brian as you're watching that show, the more you're just like, this guy sucks.
Yeah. I always kind of like felt for him a little bit when I never
Like-
watched Family Guy that much, but I'd always be like, man, I kind of feel. But is he like kind of just like
He's just a douche, dude. He's just like
is he?
very pompous, like self-righteous, annoying douche.
kind of feels like he's sad a lot.
Yeah. He's just
Or
like
like
a
he's, like,
sad sack,
entitled.
always trying. Yeah, totally. Like, so at first I was like, oh, Brian Griffin. But then the more and more I thought about it, I was like, so many times I watch Family Guy, I'm just like, I agree with Stewie, where Stewie gives him shit. And it's just like, oh, yeah, Brian? Is that really how it goes, Brian? Like, because he's calling him out on it. And I'm like, yeah, Brian, shut the fuck up, dude. You're annoying.
I remember like a whole episode about him too, and I was like, can we just move on from this dog?
Yeah. So he definitely, yeah. He's like, dude, he's Diego Pavia. Like he's fallen just completely off the board. See ya.
UFL.
Yeah. Take it, Brian. Shove it up your ass, Brian. Doesn't matter how you beat the leprechaun, Bri. All that matters is that you find a pot of gold. All right, that was good. I felt we got a lot more run out of that than I initially thought. I was like, you coming with the dogs? I was like, you don't know what? What, you didn't even like dogs? What the hell?
Cartoon dogs?
A little different. Let's get to some Clubhouse. Team these guys gmail.com. We'll get it fired up here. And we will start with Spencer. Spencer says, cohort. Spencer, you go right ahead. Fellas, every year in the winter or spring, I see on the ESPN ticker the name of a school that doesn't have a football team, but man, oh man, I wish they did. Can you imagine a Thursday night October non-conference football matchup between Quinnipiac and Marquette on ESPN2?
Yeah.
What are some colleges that don't have football that you think would be badass if they did? I imagine Gonzaga to be like mid-2000s Boise State. Radio voice. No one wants to travel to Spokane to play the Zags in November. Curious to hear your thoughts. Smack my ass harder than that Brian Cushing headbutting someone. Spencer, sent from the Green Bay Packers sideline phone at table 7 at Benny's Pizza Barler.
God, that sounds good. I want pizza.
Now we're fucking talking. Now we're talking here. Man, those are some, I mean, you really nailed them. Quinnipiac, Gonzaga.
I'm just trying to think of those like good March Madness teams.
Marquette, dude. Marquette's football team, the Golden Eagles, the way that they could go with those uniforms and the helmets.
They would be so good. Marquette playing Cincinnati on a Thursday night in football.
Oh,
Dwayne Wade's there on the sideline. First game. Dwayne Wade's the coach somehow.
Dwayne Wade and the Kelsey brothers are captains of Cincinnati.
Jimmy Butler. Always forget he played college basketball for some reason.
Yeah. Good one.
St. John's football team, Red Storm.
Tough. Yep. They're Philly, East Coast. You know, they'd be just like tough and just.
It's just Rutgers,
nasty.
though, you know?
I don't know.
I loved when Rutgers was good at football.
I know.
Why was that so fun? Kind of almost cried just now thinking about that. Wow. Dude, those nights, Thursday nights, Rutgers.
Telling you. Maybe it's on us. But I'm just dying, waiting for somebody to make the documentary about the 2007 college football season. How has it not happened yet? You see the graphic every year. The craziness where it's like USF and West Virginia was like 1 and 2.
Every single
State,
week there's a new
LSU,
number
Ohio
one.
State. Yeah. You had Kansas in the top 5. Mizzou was number 1 at one point.
Yeah, Missouri. When Missouri's number 1, I'm like, love
you
college
had a
football chaos.
very real world possibility that should have been West Virginia against like West Virginia against Mizzou or something in the BCS National Championship.
God, I would love that. I would love that. Just no household names.
Of course, it worked out to where we got Ohio State LSU. I know. But
That's true. There was like, and they were like an extra. West Virginia was like an extra point away or something from being in the
yeah, well,
national
that's
championship.
that's the famous 13-9. It's that one that McAfee like missed all those.
Are you for real? Do people
For
know
real,
that?
bro? Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Steve Slayton, Pat White, love you so much.
Oh yeah, God, I know.
So dangerous.
What could have been? Yeah, I'm still waiting on that one though, man. Still waiting on that doc.
Everybody's dad loves Greg Schiano. What?
Jeez, you ain't kidding. I feel like Villanova goes in there in that range because, like, I know they have a football team, but it's like FCS or something. It's not. It's not bowl subdivision series.
That's true. They a lot of those weird schools. Like Dayton has a team. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I know you have Brian Westbrook and Howie Long, who are Villanova alums. But I think, yeah, dude, you give me Villanova and Pitt on a cloudy, overcast day in downtown Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Now we're talking maybe a little snow coming down.
Villanova football? They'd be so solid, dude. Providence football?
Tough to recruit up there, but you know, get to step in.
Colleges without football teams.
Gonzaga, that's a great call.
Still don't know.
I would say San Diego
either.
Yeah, well, schools like that, I'm just like, Gonzaga's just its own state.
Mm-hmm. Is it in Washington? Is it on the West Coast? We'll never know.
Have to know because that's all they play is 11:35.
Yeah, true.
Tips. All right, let's go to Steven. Says 3 Jersey stories from 3 sports. Hey, my name's Stefan. Sorry, Steph. Whoops. Not Steven, Stefan. Steph from Lancaster, PA. Love the show. Can we pause for station identification? Second time emailer and have binged every episode now. And I've only been listening the last start of the year. TJ179 with you guys talking about jerseys as kids. Brought up some core memories and funny stories. 2004, first year of baseball, we were the Arizona Diamondbacks, teal, purple, and gold. Doesn't get much better than that. Except the following year in 05, we were actually the Yankees. Too cool coming home from a game and popping 2K5 at baseball with Jeter on the cover of the PS2 rocking the same hat as him.
God.
See, yeah, that's like what I said. It's like the little leagues we played at, I grew up at, I was just like, I don't know. I feel like with the Yankees and Red Sox, they're like, those hats are just a little bit too more expensive, so we're not going to have them in the league. We'll just do the Blue Jays and the Orioles and the Rays.
Reds.
Fast forward to 2009. Yeah. Fast forward to 2009, first practice at flag football, and coach tells us we're the Steelers. Oh my God.
Yo, that's got to be the biggest news of your life when your coach tells you what team you are.
Mind blown. I immediately raised my hand and said, do we have jerseys or should I just wear my white Heinz Ward one? Coach cracks an awkward smile and says, don't do that. We have jerseys. Last story takes us to 2014. These guys have a CYO, Catholic Youth Organization. Yeah, Stefan, we know. My church friends and I had Goya, Greek Orthodox Youth Association. Thank you for telling me that one. It was time to pick jerseys, and the power forward, took number 21. After practice, my dad says, Spurs coming off the championship, Tim Duncan? I said, nope, I want to play like David West from the Pacers.
Whoa.
I didn't, obviously, and we don't have to talk about that. Thank you for the laughs on the pod and on your Instagram. P.S. Nesquik, AFC, Hershey's Chocolate Syrup, NFC. Go
That's
Steelers.
A good one. That's so true, too. Hershey's
Dude.
NFC. You can see it in the font. It's NFC.
Totally.
Scary, kind of like slender, very business. Nesquik. Hey. Fun, bunny, hey, whoa. Powder, hey.
Blue, yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Hershey's, the syrup is even like it's pause. It's like thicker and darker.
Could never get it right, man.
No.
We never had chocolate milk in the gallon. Anytime we were having chocolate milk growing up, it was regular milk and put Hershey's syrup in it. Could never get like the consistency right with that. Like how much Hershey's syrup, you know? You get it too Hersheyed, you're like, ew, it's too chocolatey.
Yeah. But then you always, dude, I see, I could never find that balance too, but I was always the opposite way. Because I never went enough, and I was always like, this
drinking
is just
milk.
like flat milk. This is flat milk, dude. Diet chocolate milk.
Never got Nesquik though. Like we weren't a Nesquik house at all. Maybe on a road trip, you cut loose a little bit in the gas station. Dad, can I get Nesquik? Oh, the first time you had strawberry Nesquik milk? Strawberry milk? Am I gonna get yelled at for bringing this up?
That's a little XFL. Strawberry milk. It's a little
strawberry
XFL
milk is insane. It's so good. God.
Well, Stefan, sounds like you had a lot more luck than we did with our teams growing up. Glad you got the Diamondbacks at teal, purple, and gold before they went to the Arizona desert red and black.
What a mistake.
Yeah.
The Raptors too. Every time I see the Raptors, I'm like, what did you guys do? Well, look at what you did to yourself. Just red and black, nothing, and that's it? Okay, man. Just a little arrow is your thing. Okay.
Just taking away literally all the pop and personality.
Look what they did to themselves. Unbelievable. Never
unforgivable. Yeah, unforgivable. Let's go to William now. William says, goals versus runners. Johnson and Schmitty, longtime multi-time, had to bring this elite minor league hockey rivalry logo matchup to the attention of the clubhouse. San Diego Gulls versus the Tucson Roadrunners. The combo of colorful but tough vibe from the Gulls paired with the local style mosaic motif of the Runners is art. I think the expression is played out and overused, but I can't help but need to say, hanging in the Louvre. Sincerely, William. Man, that goal. Yeah, I was like, what the hell is a goal? You pull this up. This is William sitting on March 28th. All caps, goals versus runners.
We getting there.
So it's the Seagulls. Ah, there we go. San Diego. I was like, the fuck is a goal?
Goal!
The gullet. Stick it in your gullet. San Diego goals. Oh, so it's a nice little play, little double entendre there. The sea goals, and they're getting goals because they play hockey.
Mm-hmm. Great logo.
That is damn good. Jeez. Hey, take the wording out and just put that logo on a black hat. Might get it.
Yep. Fresh. It's this one though for me. God
yeah, I figured it would be.
There's something with that Arizona. What is it? What are they?
Wild. Or Coyotes.
Coyotes.
No, they're the Minnesota
yeah.
Wild and the Arizona Coyotes. Not a hockey podcast.
Barry Melrose. Love you.
Yeah, see, I like what but again, this is a difference between the Wolves and this Arizona team, the Tucson Roadrunners. This is the difference between those two and the Diamondbacks, is those two keep like a little bit of the purple, the green, they mix it all in there with that kind of Arizona red that the Cardinals and now Diamondbacks have. Diamondbacks, I feel like they kind of try to do some like highlighter shit, but it's mostly just black, that red, and a little bit of gold.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, the more colors, the better. I don't know why are we simplifying?
Hanging in the Louvre, though, God, if I could go without one more fucking aggregate social media account posting that again in my life,
I can't believe
I
it's
would
still
be the happiest
happening.
man of all time.
I didn't know what that was like. I couldn't read that forever until you brought it up. I was like, what are they saying?
Hell no, you didn't. Hell no.
Lavore? I was like, what am I missing? What movie is that from that I didn't see? I just like scroll. Hell no, you didn't.
No, never would. Okay, let's go to our friend Jared. Jared's on the line, waiting patiently, and he says, Gerbach's back pocket dip can ring. Fellas, been a minute since I emailed in. Long time. Major apologies for the delay in emails. I'll go to confess to my priest Holmes. Oh, God.
Come on.
What is this podcast even about? It's literally like I'm listening to my little brother and his best friends in the back of my car talking about bullshit. You're right. It's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. Okay, anyway. Jordan Reeser, NFC joking AFC.
Man, yeah. It's so funny when people, dude, everybody has one. Hometown names. Drop your hottest hometown name in the comments.
Oh, shit.
We need to go through hometown names like we did high schools.
Yeah, God. Anyway, slap my ass with Gerbach's jean shorts with the dip can ring in the back pocket that Sophie made him stop wearing. But thank God he found Brie. All anyone wants is for Gerbach to be happy. Peace, boys. Until next time, you and me talking about a whole... Let me start over here. Peace, boys. Until next time, you, me, talking about a whole lot of nothing. When we come back, we'll talk top 5 Thanksgiving sides on the fan.
Top 5 sides.
Appreciate you, Jared. Appreciate you. Appreciate that.
Appreciate you,
how about Josh? We go to Josh now, who says Oklahoma drills. Just want to let y'all know that Oklahoma drills were alive and well, at least till I was in middle school, not a middle school pod, circa 2015. I finally remember doing Bowl in the Ring and thought that was just something that our coach, who was a former D3 player, made up while on his way to a school as a sub. I also remember, not a reminiscing pod, how electric the boys would get when the smallest guy on the team would take down the big linebacker that everyone thought was the second coming of Troy Polamalu. Did you ever make lopsided trades with your siblings? I'm the youngest of 3 boys, and it always felt like my brothers were cooking up trades with me like they were seasoned GMs, and I was always behind the 8 ball. They would always do things like, if you do my chores, I'll let you play Call of Duty with me. But their chores were to mow, clean dad's car, and vacuum the entire house. Looking back at it, felt like I was the Vikings trading for Herschel Walker. Were you cooking up trades, or were y'all the Vikings or Cowboys? Slap my ass with a Mad Catz controller with a Patriots logo on it, that the circle button was jammed so I couldn't spin in Madden. Sent from AOL using dial-up internet while trying to download In the End off of LimeWire.
It doesn't even matter.
One thing, and I don't know why. Man, it's middle school in 2015. Jeez. Johnson had been in the corporate world for 3 years at that point.
Guy already had a 401k.
Working on his portfolio. Well, that's good to know that Oklahoma drill's still going.
I think it is low key underground.
Yeah, they just try to sneak it in.
How you learn how to hit?
Mm-hmm. Well, what did you do with your sisters, Ben? I'm interested. This is very we got a wild differentiator here. A few different angles because you were the youngest with 2 older sisters. I'm the oldest with 2 younger sisters.
I can only remember like making up games and playing it with my sisters, and then like they'd be on offense of the game, and it was once it was their turn to be on defense, they'd quit. And I'd be like, God damn, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, you'd make up a game in the backyard and they'd like do the fun part. And then it was time for me to do the fun part. And then they'd quit. And I'd be like, guess I'll just play football with myself back here while you guys are inside.
You should text my sister about this because you can relate. She needs somebody.
Never.
She needs to have somebody to vent to, a shoulder to cry on to get through her childhood trauma of
crazy.
Me playing one-on-one baseball with her, but I always made her bat in the bottom half, and I would just unload. I would just absolutely hit tanks and make her run to go get the ball while I just ran the bases and hit home runs. And then finally, I'd like give in and let her, and then I would be like, I'm done. Fuck this game.
Quit every time. Soccer in the backyard. I'm always goalie. Time for Anne Marie to be goalie. Quits. Okay. I don't want to play anymore. God damn. I know you don't. I didn't want to play this whole time. You gotta play both sides.
That's good. Or like I'd play my little sister in a video game. I'd be like, USC and NCAA 05 and make her be like Hawaii. Like, yeah, you can play with me, but.
So mean. It's so unfair to think about now. I'm like, damn, you're just beating the hell out of her with them. Like, she had to be like, this is so not fun.
Yeah, I think that's the perk of being the older sibling. For a while there, the younger one wants to be around. But it's all good on the other side because went to the Indianapolis Indians game with her and her family today. So we made good. Yeah, not too much on the chores like that. I didn't grow up. Did you grow up in much of a chore household?
Yeah, man. All the time. I feel like the only way I could watch TV was if I like mowed the grass between every commercial break.
Yeah.
Like we were always doing something. For me, it was dusting the like railing on the stairs. God. Never forget
Tough.
that.
Wow,
in between
that's
every little and you couldn't
real
spray
ass chore.
You couldn't spray like the what is it called? I forget what the dust stuff is called. The spray. It smells like lemon.
Lysol?
Nah. Well, yeah, maybe it is. But like you'd have to spray it on the rag and then like dust the wood. You couldn't spray it right on the wood or it'd ruin the wood.
Yeah.
That was always kind of a bummer, I wanted to like tag our whole entire like banister on our stairs, but we had to go. If you like spray that stuff on a floor, bro, it's like ice.
Yeah.
I'd always be doing that.
Damn, that's a tough one.
Cleaning behind the toilet.
Yeah, behind the toilet and doing the bathroom trash cans, the bathroom trash bags.
So much hair.
That was tough. Yeah, so we weren't really doing it with chores, Josh, but definitely Ben was the Vikings and my sister was the Vikings and the outdoor games. Just getting a little bit of the short end of the stick.
So unfair.
let's wrap up here with Will. Will wants to talk about Gerbach. NFC, Weed Kid AFC? Oh. From Will. First time, long time. Love the show. Love the NFC AFC segments, and it got me thinking of a few. Ketchup NFC, Mustard AFC?
They're both so AFC, it feels like.
See, I have those flipped.
Mustard NFC?
Yeah.
I think so too.
So because to me, it's going on like a brat at Lambeau or Chicago.
Ketchup's
dog.
way more fun, because, fries, all that kind of stuff. Mustard has just got one job. Not really celebrated too much. It's doing that job well. Mm-hmm.
Dogs NFC, Cats AFC.
I don't know about that either. Yeah.
I think
Dogs
it's flips,
are
man.
AFC, man. Cats are... This might be the most NFC thing I can think of right there. Cats?
Mm-hmm.
Never know.
Mm-hmm.
Unpredictable.
See, this is that weird, like, blue dress, black dress thing, though. Like, some people's brains are just wired differently, and so you see them differently. But that's the beauty of AFC, NFC. He finishes here with Mom NFC, Dad AFC.
I think flip them.
I could.
It just depends what kind of family.
get
Your
down.
family is like that, yeah.
Yeah, I get down with that. Mom's no nonsense. She's Mike Singletary. She's letting you know, like, it's gonna be a long day if you don't get your shit right. Like, she's on top of it. Dad's kind of like, hey, we might, we got a little run and gun going on here. We're gonna air it out. We got
might go to Culver's later.
Yeah. So again, to each their own in some ways, but I gotta say, Cats are definitely NFC, dogs are AFC. But I appreciate the phone call. He goes on to say, he says, "You XFL, the guy your girl told you not to worry about Pro Bowl." Yep, I can definitely agree with that one. Some ways, way too on the nose than you would think, but we'll save that for another time. It's a different show. Was wondering if you guys had any good stories about getting caught drinking or smoking back in the day. I'll never forget my mom catching me with beet red eyes one night and then giving me a speech on how I'm throwing my whole life away as a junior in high school. Sent from the phone under the goalpost pad that Joe Horn made a fake phone call in a 2003 game against the Giants. Get him up, get him up, get him up. Thanks, guys.
Picture of Dave
Appreciate it,
near
Will.
freestyle BMX in the Discord right now. Just letting you know. Sick cover.
Perfect. Yeah, who hasn't? I mean, that's just like that's a coming of age rite of passage to get caught doing something like that or being around something like that and having that talk or having your folks get on you.
So embarrassing, man. Just the excuses I would make. Remember one time we probably drank like 79,000 beers and I came home. My mom was like, can just smell it so hard. And I was like, we had like beer brats. So we had like, I was like, all right, dude. Like, okay.
Wow.
It's like, that's the best you got.
Right.
That was pretty creative. Yeah, we just ate brats all night. They're like dipped in beer, I guess. I don't know. That's why I smell like this, though. That's why I smell like 1,000 Coors Lights.
Yeah, I mean, was that premeditated? Like, did you have that in your back pocket ready to go, or did you just pull it out?
I think I think I saw beer brats that day at the store, and I was like, we can do something with that. Yeah, lock it in, baby.
I know I'm going to Mike Nichols' house later. I'm going to make sure. Yeah, see, mine always came in like one of two ways. It'd be like I remember one time my parents went out of town, so I had, some people over, had a little get together, and like I thought everything was picked up and good to go, but then like randomly, like again, kind of going back full circle here to our hotel discussion, like in between the couch and the couch side table, like it would be a
Biggest giveaway.
A crumbled up beer can or something,
Oh my God.
And you're like, just like shit that it's just, how did I miss that? How did it even get down there? Was it planted? Did my parents plant the can because they wanted to accuse me anyways? I don't know. Maybe.
How did I miss it? Yeah. Dip bottle in the couch cushion.
Right. Shit
Gatorade
like that.
rain bottle.
Mm-hmm. Open it up, smell it. Oh God. Like that kind of shit. Yeah, that's how it always go down. And then it would always result in, kind of the same similar discussion that you had there, man. Going down the wrong path. This is what we wanted for you. You're going to mess up your life. It's like, shit. Then you feel really bad for a long time.
Longest time, bro. Can't do anything ever again. I would be grounded for so long. I don't even know if we had like grounded. It was just like you're just done forever.
Just done. See ya.
Yeah.
You're on the 60-day IL. Don't even think about coming back.
Got to be back home at 9 p.m. I'm like,
what's the point? Varsity game doesn't even start until 7:40.
Nothing happens at 9 p.m. Everything cool happens at 10:30. I'm already home.
Yeah. See ya. I hate to have to get out of here on that note, but these guys, I love ya. You, me, and a whole lot of me getting yelled at upstairs. Gonna be a good time. No, I appreciate you guys. These guys LOL on Instagram. These guys LOL on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe, grow the clubhouse, join the Discord so we keep doing this, having fun. I appreciate you hanging around, telling stories with us. Ben, anything else?
Come to Indiana Land, 23rd, 2 to 6. We'll be there.
We'll see you there, and we'll fire the engines and start the show. All right. These guys.
These guys.